Darren Till has lost another fight. I mean, he's my favourite fighter, so I am extremely gutted, sad, because he seems like a genuinely good guy, and he works his arse off, but he is in an awful situation for his career now, and I don't know. Man, I mean, fair play. He had the bollocks to take on Dricus Du Plessis. Terrible comeback fight to take for him, because Du Plessis is maybe the biggest middleweight except Alex Pereira, and Darren Till is definitely the smallest inside the rankings. To Kelvin Gastelum, but I don't know if he's in the rankings. He's a bit of a... Oh yeah, Kelvin Gastelum is a weird bloke, but yeah. Darren Till has got a few options now, but I don't know which one he should take, because everyone's saying move back to welter, move back to welter, move back to welter. But when he was a welterweight, we said move to middleweight, you know. So I don't know. I think he should take a year off and build himself into a middleweight that is decently sized, so he can actually hang with some of these people, build on a muscle, because he doesn't have the knockout power at middleweight. All he has is speed and volume, but when you get manhandled on the ground and when you can get knocked out at any moment, that's just not gonna help. You saw that at Dricus Du Plessis. He didn't even have that good of a takedowns, but Till just couldn't do anything because he just got manhandled. That's all he got. He got slaughtered and given to the wolves. And if anyone needs a bit of a comeback rebound fight, it is Darren Till. He needs an easy fight. If you want to build him into the superstar he can be the UFC, give him an easy fight to cruise back in, because the excuses for Darren Till are just becoming thinner and thinner. Before this fight, you can make a lot of excuses for him. He was 1-2. He lost a close fight to Robert Whittaker, and he had an ACL injury against Brunson. I know he said he's torn his ACL in this fight, but you can't just blame it on injuries. You know, you are the one giving yourself the injuries. It is something wrong in the training camp. It's something wrong that makes you have all these injuries. And yeah, he's moving around camps, All Stars, Cowbon, and all the gyms in Thailand. I mean, my thought is that he should go back to what he used to do, kill himself to make welterweight. That is what I think is the best, because that's what worked the best. You know, he was unbeatable at 170. I know he half killed himself, but it has to be easier ways to make that weight than but also, has he lost a lot of muscle? Against Kelvin Gastelum, he still looked like a huge man. You know, he still had to cut a lot of weight to make 185. Against Brunson, he didn't even have abs. I know abs don't make a good fighter, but when you used to have abs and then you don't have abs, it just doesn't look good. And in this fight, he looks just like, you can see he still has a lot of fat on him. And yeah, I think there's two options. Move up to middleweight, because he hasn't done that now, or move back to welterweight. That is the two options, because he's an incredible striker. He is amazing. I mean, like, people can say he's on a skid because of this and that, but nobody can deny his talents. I mean, people are saying he should retire. He's 29. What the fuck are you guys on about? Retire? He's so good. He's so fast, so quick. He's good on the mic. And yeah. But also one thing, I don't think he even needs to fight anymore. Block asset seems like, I mean, he took 15 months off now. Can't do that if you don't make any money outside of the sport. So he's become a lot more of a businessman, business-minded, you know, instead of being a fighter, it seems like. And yeah, but it's gonna be really hard to get out of that. And I don't know, you just need to get his confidence back, I think, on the London card, because he can't take so many years off now. I mean, like, he's losing his career. He's fought twice since 2020. That's just not good enough. It is just not good enough consistency. You know, we're 20 days away from 2023, so in 3 years he's had 3 fights, and I think he just needs to just rack up the octagon time again, because he looked a bit like he hadn't been there in so long, which is true. So he needs to build up the octagon time. I don't think he's that injured from this fight. I don't know. But you should do a training camp with Hamza and see what that does. And if it does, and move back to Cowbone. Because he will have at least 2 more fights until he gets cut. Let's be honest. People are saying cut him. He lost to Bronson, Whittaker, and Du Plessis. Like, come on. Du Plessis can be middleweight champion in 2 years. And people will look at him and, oh, Darren Till gave him a good go. You know, this is what he could be. He nearly had him out of there, you know, in the second round. I mean, yeah. Du Plessis was starting to gas, but he just manhandled Till because he can. And yeah, I will now go back to cry over Darren Till, and I'll see you all later. Peace. Remember to like and subscribe.